the Twenties. In Germany, a state funeral for a man dead many years. Behind the hearse is medals and none other than Hindenburg himself. R.A.F von Richtofen returns to his native soil to be reburied nearly 10 years after being shot down in France. By the terms of the armistice, Germany's air power died, but its tradition lives on stronger than ever. Already in Italy, quite an air force, one over which Mussolini beams with pride, the pattern of the future. In France, new armoured bombers. When it comes to matters of national defence, the French have always preferred a thick skin. In the United States, steadily growing air power. In the country where the first heavier-than-air machine flew, no one dared be behind. In Britain, the Royal Air Force. What was the bombing power in those days? Not much, but at least it was as heavy as anybody else's. But then only airmen believed in air power, and only in war do weapons get truly tested. Much of the World War I approach to men and machines still remain. The open cockpits with no hood or perspex to protect you from the freezing slipstream. But then the British like open sports cars. The machine gun mounted on its swinging ring, the mechanical starters just coming into fashion. Yes, it was still all crude, but already there was a great tradition. And here were the first echoes of the Lancasters and Stirlings, one day to fill Europe's wartime skies with throbbing power. Already a tradition. On college fields, the presence of a plane brought all students at a run. Many of the brave few were at school in those days, and no doubt many a future Battle of Britain pilot won his first victory on the playing fields of Eton. Races, records, the first to get there, the fastest. That was the spirit. But it all had its cost. Here's a pioneer with a new kind of plane, influenced by the birds and their methods of flight. Bonner's gull. The last flight of Bonner's gull. Only a few seconds and the pilot dies. Man must find his own way and leave the feathers to the birds. His own way. Yes, it was all costly, and many began to wonder if it was all worthwhile. But not those who did the flying.